I really want to talk about the title.
Oh, fuck, not Gazi, Kodzo again.
Which is why cop killers are black heroes. Because I really wanted to clarify it because it seems like usual, white media just don't understand us Negroes, just don't understand us African people fighting for resistance. First and foremost, let's define what the police is, who they are, who they be.
Well, who they are and who they be are the people that you call when people break into your house, steal your shit, hurt your family. But hey, it's not like that's in their job description. Oh, wait. It is. Fucking idiot.
The police, okay, is a tool of coercion.
Coercion? Don't you mean coercion? Or are you making up some stupid fucking word like so many SJWs do nowadays?
That is used by the ruling class to continue the status quo. Currently, we live in an unfair, economic, parasitic, capitalistic system that oppresses African and colonized people of the world, okay? Where 80% of the people of this world do not have access to clean water, okay?
What the hell does the police have to do with not having access to clean water? Last time I checked, the police didn't say, you can have clean water, you can have clean water, you can't.
So for that to continue, for the minority to rule the majority of resources and keep the people who have the rightful ownership to those resources, African and colonized people, you have to have a system of complete and utter violence, which is the police. They are the reason why a starving poor person cannot go into a store and get him some food, because the police will come and use violence, okay? Put him in prison, beat him.
No. He can't go into a store and steal food because it's a crime. It's a shame that he's starving. Yes, people could give him some money, sure, if they felt charitable. But that does not give him the right to go into someone else's business and steal food from that store. That's the cop's job, is to uphold the law.
Now, the police have been killing African and colonized people left and right. But now with video footage, we see it on a daily basis. We saw what they did to that sister's boyfriend when he was just reaching for his identification. We saw what they did to that brother who was just selling CDs. We saw what they did to a child who was just walking home from the playground, okay?
Yes, we did. And it's horrible. There's no getting around that. But you can't blame every cop for the actions of a few bad ones. I personally know good, honest, hardworking cops that don't go around murdering innocent black people. But according to you and idiots like you, they're just as guilty, just as evil, just as racist as the bad cops. And by your logic, I am too, because I'm white. Well, guess what, you motherfucking retard? It's not like that. Flip the races. If I said all black people were violent and racist and drug dealers and whatnot just because a few of them are, I would be decried as a vile racist. But no, it's okay for you because you're black, you're a minority, you're oppressed. Shut the fuck up, you sanctimonious piece of shit.
And then Barack Obama wants to call these cop killers, okay, these African heroes, these African martyrs, okay, of the African resistance, cowards.
Yes, he wanted to call them cowards because they're fucking cowards. They murdered innocent cops who had done nothing wrong. The ones in Dallas were protecting people, and they were murdered by a coward. The fact that you or anyone else can support that shooter's actions is disgusting. You are a pathetic excuse for a human being.
Let me tell you who the fucking coward is.
Like I just said, the gunman. And in some cases, you fucking moron.
A coward is an armed, organized force that murders unarmed black people. The coward is an armed, organized organization who murders African children on the playground, African children in their bed, an African woman on a road trip, Sandra Bland. That is a coward.
You say all cops are cowards. You say it like it's part of the job description to murder innocent people. Are you really this stupid? Because if you are, you need help. And I'm serious. I'm not joking, being sarcastic, dramatic, nothing. You need mental help if you honestly believe the shit you say.
I don't see cowards as one person. Micah X was one person, okay? Gavin Long was one person that armed themselves and fought a heavily armed, heavily organized force, okay? And won, because they got more numbers in the game.
No. One, it's not a game, you idiot. If it was, we'd have controllers in our hand looking at a TV or at a computer screen. This is not a game. This is the real world with real life consequences and real people dying on both sides. And it needs to stop. And bastards like you saying, oh, go for it, kill more, are the fucking problem. Promoting violence and cop killing, your ass needs to be in prison.
You feel me? Okay, first and foremost, what we see that is an act of self-defense. How dare you put us through 500 years of colonialism, 500 years of slavery, 500 years of oppression and killing our men, women, and children left and right, and you expect nothing to happen to you? It's just not going to go that way anymore. You have this license just to kill Africans, but Africans cannot retaliate? No, it's not going down like that anymore. So y'all need to.
You really are stupid. You're blaming me as a white man for the sins of my ancestors. You're blaming all white people for the sins of their ancestors. Well, guess what, jackass? We did nothing wrong. We didn't own slaves. We weren't alive when slavery was legal, okay? I did nothing wrong to you, so shut up. Yes, you did something wrong to me by judging me based on my skin color, saying I'm a racist and it's my fault, yada, yada, yada. But the fact of the matter remains, you're an idiot blaming every white person for your problems. Well, guess what, asshole? Your problems are not my fault. They are not any other white person's fault. They are your fault. You cannot blame every white person in this world, especially in this country, for something they didn't have control of. They had nothing to do with. They didn't exist for centuries after the fact. Do you not get that? Or are you so fucking stupid that you don't grasp that concept?
The only criticism I can give Micah X and brother Gavin Long is that they were not organized and fought for power, because that's what a revolutionary organization does that I'm a part of. We're fighting for power. But what they did was show an extreme force of protest and show that the African community is tired and we are fighting for freedom. We are fighting for change. We are fighting for power. We are fighting for an end to us being treated like animals.
First off, no, they weren't a form of protest. They were murderers. End of story. Murderers. If someone did that to someone in your family, you'd be screaming for justice because that so-and-so in your family was murdered. End of discussion. Also, you talk about being treated like animals. Well, I'm talking about you. You want to stop being treated like an animal? Stop acting like one by promoting violence, you fucking idiot. You promote violence, you are acting like an animal and should be treated as one. That's it. I am sick and fucking tired of people like this asshole sitting around generalizing everyone based on the color of their skin. Oh, if you're black, you're good. If you're white, you're the devil. Well, guess what? Flip the script. I'm a white guy. If I sat around posting videos saying all blacks are evil, all blacks are drug dealers, all blacks are racist, that sort of thing, I would be a racist. Hardcore. I'd be a white nationalist neo-Nazi. But if he says it, it's completely acceptable. If I try to promote violence against someone based on their job or their religion or race, I'm on a watch list. I'd be arrested, put in prison, I'd be labeled a racist, whatever. But he doesn't. It's okay because he's black. So he's oppressed. So he can do it. How stupid is this bullshit?